like playing in this event every year. Just tell us how excited you are to be back here in LA.
Yeah, really exciting, and we're in Tarzana, so it's actually not that far. It's a little bit further than Wilshire because it's about an hour, solid hour drive without traffic. And Wilshire was probably like 25, 30 minutes without traffic. Played here last week because my members and my club said that I needed to come and look at this course. And they were right. It was great. I love the golf course a lot, and I'm happy I was able to see it last week. And I played with some members here, and they're such a great membership, and the members are super nice and kind here.
Mm-hmm. I noticed we've noticed you've replaced the Hossey hat. Well, you're repping some of your favorite sports teams this week.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I just went to a Dodgers game yesterday, so excited about my purchase. So I just been wearing it, and then yesterday I had a Lakers hat on. Yeah, it's just obviously Dodgers winning World Series, and then Lakers going to playoffs soon. So pretty cool. Home game.
Home game, yeah. I want to ask, Jam Eagle has been doing a lot towards the fire relief. I know Arcadia was especially hit hard by some fires. Just how excited are you to see the tournament taking such initiative to help with the fire relief efforts here in Southern California?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's that much excitement because I know our community is so strong. And right when the fire was happening, I've been pretty lucky with the fire. I mean, it just kind of lost electricity for a couple days, but it's nothing compared to what everyone else has had to endure. But our Santa Anita racetrack was filled within like a day. All the donations were capped, and it just is amazing how our community is always coming together, and it's never even a question, and just shows how strong our community is as a community. Mm-hmm. And we really embody the word community. And everywhere, because LA is quite big, it's not very centralized. Like, let's just say Boston. I'm not really quite familiar with it, but when you go to Boston, you see it like this is a city, right? Mm-hmm. LA is really spread out. I'm assuming because of earthquakes and stuff, so the architecture has to be kind of more spread out, a little lower. So we don't have that many skyscrapers. So our LA community is really big, and everybody just came together, no matter where they're from. And it's just really special. And so I'm happy. We're also trying to help out with this tournament, especially to fund everybody who's lost a lot of stuff, because we have a fellow, player. She's I believe the assistant coach for the Team USA, Mo Martin. Her mom has lost her house, and her sister as well, and they haven't even started rebuilding. There's so much stuff they have to clean up, and just afterwards, just a lot of paperwork, cleanup, and then reassessment.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'd love to open up to questions in the room. Jill, do you want to start us off?
Yep. Favorite thing to do when you're back in LA? I know you got a tournament, but is there any restaurants you got to go to, or obviously you got in a game?
Yeah, our sports game is always really fun. I mean, the Dodger Stadium, anyone who's gone in there, food is like such a big thing for us. Yesterday I went and there's like takoyaki, like bento boxes. I mean, we're known for our nachos and our gigantic dog. My friend Jakisha actually got one yesterday. It was really fun, and everybody's really into it. And then for me, it's just food. Food especially, I know I'm repping Parks Barbecue. It's because my friend owns it, and she's a member of my golf club. I think we have the best food scene, really.
Okay. And then with this course, did you play it before the renovation, just from growing up here or playing any tournaments or anything?
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of people who played it. Like Jakisha, she played it, I think, in high school. And they were saying it was like hallways. And actually, my assistant pro, Michael, he just moved over to a cabin. He was telling me pre-renovation, it was like hallways. And they took out like 400 trees, I believe. And so it's wide open, and it's a different look for sure. But I haven't played it before.
This tournament was named the Tournament of the Year on the LPGA Tour schedule last year. Why do you think that was?
I think they're the Wong family, right? They really take care of us, and from every aspect of the tournament, like food, it's always good, hospitality. They put us up for a hotel. They just try to make everything very comfortable, and I think players really appreciate that. Especially with it being in LA, it's not the cheapest place to travel to and play and stay. And with that, all of it just shows up, and we do really appreciate it. I think that's why it's also the tournament of the year, and the courses that we play are very good.
You just described a minute ago some of the devastation in the area with the wildfires. What do you think this event this week could mean to the surrounding community?
Definitely bring up everybody, lift everybody's mood up. So my club has Thursday team play, and they play with Bel Air and a lot of clubs in LA, Sherwood, and I believe it's canceled this year because of the devastation of everybody losing their homes. And it's really devastating because some of these houses, like in Altadena, they've been there forever, a century passed down, and everybody's possessions that let's just say sports cars. I've been getting into sports cars lately, and these sports cars that have been passed down or been around since I don't know 60s, 50s, and it's all burned because when you're running away from the fire because it's coming so fast, you can't really grab everything, and you see all these people who have just their own clothes that they ran away with because they were oh, you need to evacuate, and all of a sudden the next day they're thinking they're going to come back with stuff and their house is gone. It's it's unimaginable. And then so many members have lost their houses too, and my friend actually took in a family because when their house burnt down, it's so hard to find another place to stay. I know we have Airbnb trying to help out and all that stuff, but hotels were booked up, and it's just hard. And so everybody's kind of just getting together and getting over this horrible disaster.
You mentioned that you've been lucky in this situation, but you sound a little emotional talking about it. How has this impacted you personally, just seeing what this has done to this area where you grew up?
I mean, it's really sad because we have a lot of mountains. It's right there. And all of it is just burned down. I mean, we always have fires, but never has it just burned everything down. So it's quite shocking to see.
Yep.
Just wanted to ask, what are you most excited for this week?
Obviously, this new golf course and this new environment and community that we're going to be interacting with. And yeah, just a different scenery. I'm really excited about this new golf course.
You're going to walk with an SCPGA junior this afternoon with the Play with the Pro. So you're a proud alum of the SCPGA. So talk about that a little bit and what that means to you to kind of give back to kind of the next generation.
Yeah, I mean, I just like doing it. I just agreed to do it because Nikki reached out. They have a bit of a change, and I was happy I was able to step in and help out with playing with the junior. And growing up in California, I played in a lot of SCPGA. And if I'm here with I think Andrea played in it too. All of us, majority of the SoCal girls who've made it out on tour, they play through that tour. You're essentially thinking you're playing with an ex-LPGA champion or tour member, and so it's really, really cool to just play with the next generation.
Yeah, you have another. Sarah has some on the Zoom too. So no.
I hope I don't traumatize
Jill,
this girl.
Jill, you go.
I'm just wondering when you wear the LA cap and we know that Lakers are going into the playoffs and they got Doncic and the Dodgers having won the World Series and signed everybody. I'm just wondering
Yeah, just sporting talent now, right?
But for you being a product from here, wearing the hat, do those vibes? I guess can you explain how that kind of transfer over and how do you kind of describe that winning mentality from this area?
I mean, yeah, I hope I can channel some of that winning into my career. But yeah, it's just it's home game and it's more relaxed. I don't have an obligation to wear a hat by a sponsor, and so I'm just happy to wear whatever I like and personally want to represent. And yeah, it's just more relaxed, and I'm really proud of where I come from.
Great. Anyone else in the room? Questions? Okay, Sarah, I know you have some on the Zoom.
Hey Angel, just looking at your start to the season, it's been incredibly strong. Obviously got that win in Thailand. Have had a few top 15s, top 5 in their last start. What's hitting different for you with golf right now, maybe mentally or physically, that's really that you can really attribute to these slate or really attribute this slate of great results to?
I think more of my mentality, and I'm just happy that physically I can also perform it too. I've been more relaxed. Obviously, I want to like win, but win isn't everything for me. Sometimes, like before, I feel like I needed to win to have validation, not just for me, but for everyone around me. But I don't really care anymore. So I think that mentality has helped a lot. And, honestly, like playing with our tour members has helped. Like I play with Charlie, and I think she really like just sometimes like little things can snap you. And I was playing a practice round with her, I think 2 years ago. And she was with ads, and he was like, do you want to play this up tee box? Because we have multiple tee boxes that we play during a tournament, and sometimes we play all of them just to see how it is. And ads was like, oh, do you want to play the front tee box? She goes, what is it? Just another iron? It's fine, okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's really not that different. Tournament to practice to everything. And so I think I've just relaxed a lot over the last 2 years, and it is what it is, and I just so happen to be playing good. And I think it's just more of a blessing than something that I deserve.
I know as a big sports fan, you were probably tuning into the Masters on Sunday. It's somebody that had to wait a little bit longer than maybe you would have liked to get your first win out here. Did you relate to any of the things that Rory was talking about on Sunday? And just what was it like to watch that win or even see it on social media?
It's incredible to see such an accomplishment. I didn't see his press conference or what he talked about. I know I saw some of the quotes on Instagram saying to his daughter that to never give up on her dreams, and he didn't. I mean, obviously it took him his last major win was 11 years ago. And so it was a while ago, and he was patient, and he was able to do it. There's a lot of people in this world that haven't been able to do it. Like Phil is still chasing his U.S. Open for his career Grand Slam. So I definitely think it's very special. And yeah, it's like inspiration you can take out of it.
And then finally for me this week, like I said, kind of been on a pretty good stretch here. What are you looking for from your game this week to really contend at a quote unquote new venue for a lot of well, pretty much most of the field?
I mean, I wish I could tell you something like groundbreaking, but it's just golf and fairway greens, then make a putt. Greens are really tough this week. I think it's just the slope. The members will tell you the same, but I think the main defense of the entire golf course is the greens. And so putting, everybody knows. I mean, people can argue with me on this because there's a lot of stats people out there, but it's luck. You're trying to perfect something that's like, it's a trifecta in my opinion for just on the surface level, and you're trying to guess it correct constantly. And so I don't know. I just think if I can make all the putts, I was just really lucky that week.
Awesome. Good luck this week.
I'll wrap it up here, Angel. Just what kind of support are we going to see for you out this week? Sounds like you'll even have some of the membership on your side here.
I don't know. I'm not a huge person that's asking my friends to come out and watch. Because honestly, I enjoy watching the Masters at home on the sofa instead of being in person. Because I was watching it. It was so crowded. Everybody was standing up when Rose made that putt. And I was like, man, if I was there, all I was going to see was butts and legs. And so I don't know. I'm more of a TV watcher, and I know my friends are always supporting me. So we'll see. I know some people are going to come out and watch, but I would prefer everybody just to stay at home, just for their own sake.
All right. Well, we're trying to sell tickets here, Angel. Come on.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Please come to the event. I forgot about that.
Just kidding. All right. Thank you so much, Angel. I appreciate you.
Cool. Thanks.
Come out and watch. Everybody.
Yeah.